magic. Yum. Okay, so this is how I make my fancy water. I always use tap water, put it in the distiller, and distill it to get pure, fresh, clean water. It takes about 4 hours and change. You want to see what tap water residue looks like afterwards. That's what's left after a distill, usually. Well, this is actually over 30 distills, maybe. That's what's left over in the tank. Pretty dirty stuff. And I once experimented with distilled water in a plastic jug, and this is what I got left over. After about 8 jugs, 8 4-liter jugs. Plastic particles inside. That's why I don't drink out of plastic anymore. And this is comparison what distilled water looks like. 100% nice, pure, clean, nothing else in it. Just pure H2O water. So this is how I make my fun drink. Okay, so now that the distilled water is all done, I poured it into these glass containers, and this SodaStream maker is the Penguin. It's called a Penguin because it kind of looks like a penguin. So let's carbonate this water. That's the fun part. Just press this down. Release the valve. Nice and fizzy. Oh, that looks good. Pure distilled water as well. Put it into the copper vessel. It has its own properties that are good for us. Okay, now for the second bottle. Once again, distilled water. And we're good. Take that out. Oh yeah. Nice and fizzy. Put it into here. Copper vessel. So next step is I have 2 of these things. One is for shot glass. If you want to put some dry ice in the bottom, and there's a little protective membrane there. Enough to let the bubbles come through, but enough so that the dry ice will not come through because that stuff will burn, and that's not good. Danger dry ice. So, and this is from Dry Ice and Gases Company and Etobicoke. Their website is frozenontime.com. Great people, super friendly, very, very helpful. This is where you put, you can put it in anything inside, like a pitcher, big glass container, whatever you want. But that's what it looks like. It's a plastic cylinder, vents on the bottom, and little vents at the top. And what they do is they give you this funnel. Just press it through. Stays nice and firm. You put your dry ice in there. Stick this in there and it bubbles. Simple. I'll try this one in the future too, the shot glasses. You can put anything in there. You can just put water. And if you want to spice it up some, you can put this neon food coloring inside the water, or vodka, whatever you want to put inside. Give it some color to it. Then we're going to add these fun little things. These things that light up, and they're submersible, which is waterproof. They change colors. Put the funnel inside this little plastic cylinder. This has a nice hole in there you can put the dry ice into. And dry ice you have to be really, really super careful handling because it will burn your skin. It's like minus 80 degrees centigrade. So what I do is, you should be wearing gloves, but I'm taking my chances. Get a spoon. Oh yeah, nice and cold. Get a spoonful. Put it in there. Shake it around some. So it's inside. Second tablespoon. And that's about it. It's just about full. So once you've done that, you pull the funnel out and it's all nice and sealed. A little bit might come out, just powdery stuff. Putting this inside there. There we go. Cool. Put this little LED inside. There we go. It's now a multicolor. So what I like to do is put a straw in there, and we're good to go. I like to sip on that. Straw is safer, just in case anything does slip through. CO2 wise, it has to be a really super small part. Just hope that it doesn't come through that way, and you can drink away. Yum. Soda water, nice and fresh. This is really super cool. They're light up cubes, so they're basically LED lights. They're really not ice cubes. And they turn on automatically. Once they're in contact with water, there's two little copper points, and the water is a conductor, so it turns them on like a switch. So there we got some funky ice cubes that light up. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so the dry ice was so much fun. I want to do it again. So I filled another little cylinder full of the dry ice, and let's watch it again. Cool. It's pretty wild, eh? And it's perfectly drinkable. Looks so cool. Okay, so I got one more trick up my sleeve. These little round things, they're submersible LED lights, but they're pure white. So you just twist it, and you can stick it in your drink, and there you go. Add more light to it. Okay, we're all done. So is it drinkable? Here we go again. It's like third time. It's so much fun. Just be careful you don't touch dry ice. Okay, here we go. Magic. Yum. The straw kind of helps because the stuff spatters in your face. Yeah. It's good. Cheers.